Hey y'all, what the hell going on? My name is D'Angelo Rasan and welcome to my YouTube. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share my content. Thank you. Good morning, guys. It is day one of the American Black Film Festival. Let's get up and get to it so I can go to registration. Come on. Okay, so this is going to be our key. This is what's going to tell you what I participated in while I was at the ABFF convention. So right after the sponsor event, I ended up having a class at the NYFA in South Beach, and it was hosted by Luisa Ibanez, who is a TV producer who gives you insight of what it takes to have the tenacity to get your show up and going and how to balance your money and keep your overhead low.
Under my template, because they have their own accounts, especially financiers that work constantly with filmmakers. They follow these accounts. They don't waste time trying to do they don't have time to transfer from one template to another. They just go.
Then this course, she gave us insight of how to manage your budget, keep your overhead low, how to keep money on the back end just in case if you need it for the near future.
Here is the song. And we have to pay to the composer, the author, and the publisher. Never forget about it. 50-50, right? So what is best? To use your own music, your own soundtracks. Yes.
When I tell you this is one of the best classes I've ever taken in my life, it was so informative and I met so many people. Even though I can't post too much because of confidentiality reasons, it opened up my mind to a whole new diaspora. And when class was closing, I ended up having to go to the HBO showcase, which I couldn't record anything due to the fact that it was the confidentiality reason and NDA, but I was eligible to meet Lorenz Tate and the director of ABFF, and her name is Nicole Friday. Such a sweetheart, so beautiful. Her and her husband are the curators of ABFF, and I am so fortunate to have them and so fortunate to meet them. Now, baby, after the showcasing event, it was really time to party for the opening night party that's hosted by American Airlines at the Bass Museum. And baby, when I tell you, even though I went on this trip by myself, this was like my highlight of the event because it allowed me to step outside of my comfort zone. Now, one thing about the ABFF, for all my girls that want to have a good time, baby, these are the people who know how to throw a party. The alcohol was flowing, the decor was together, the art was together. I was eligible to get some content with a few pieces so I can kind of like relax and like get myself together. And I was eligible to meet like so many celebrities in the building who just reassured me on things that I was doing and, making sure that I stayed on my consistency and discipline. And I was eligible to meet Noma from Power Book 2 Ghost. And she was so sweet because I was beefing with her a little bit because, she had took Mary J. Blige out the game. But as I was talking to her, she was just so sweet and just gave me insight and books that I should read. And she was very down to earth, very welcoming. And then she's a lot prettier in person because she was already drop dead gorgeous. But seeing her in person, she smelled nice. She was just a sight to see. And it's like being in that environment, I was eligible to loosen up and meet other people. And it was just an experience that I just don't want to miss out on anymore. So moving forward, I'm going to be going to every ABFF event, no matter what the circumstance is. So, and then you see how she tried to bump me and I had to check her. Right. Child, once it hit 3 a.m., I took my shoes off. I walked to that B&B, baby, and it was time to lay it down. Because as an opening night, baby, they cleared across the board. And stay tuned for day 2.